Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah, my agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, well, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP, so I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas, bravas, gazpacho, musto. Whew, that one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la galga, bacalao. Shh. Man, it goes on. But there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You be working on that accent, I see. But you weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera. And you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just doing this with someone else. It feels like there's more pressure.
Ah, man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got to take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm gonna do, Xander.
Go!
Almost got you that time, Lazy.
Better luck next time, MP.
I can't believe I do this every day. These practices are crazy.
You're tired?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
We're just getting started.
Hey, that's some good motivation. I can see why they made you team captain. Not saying that you're not good. You definitely can ball on the court too.
I'm not joking. We need fresh legs in the fourth. All right? Conditioning is everything.
Everybody cuddle up.
It'll make you a better player. Okay. All right? We do everything for a reason.
It's absolutely critical to be the best conditioned team on the court. Fitness makes the difference between winning and losing, especially in the fourth. So we're going to do a shot scrimmage, full court. Let's see who's been keeping up with their conditioning program. Line them up!
Okay. Hey, Sergio, I got you this time.
Stay out here!
Keep taking that ball. Go. Get in. Watch out, shooter.
You can't fly with me. Oh, gotta move, go! Look up top! Pick! Cutter! Whoa, 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 whoa! Cutter, watch the back, watch the back! That's over here! Go, man, way to get it! Shut up, shut up! I got it! Get that! Get baseline! Whoa! Pick! Step up!
Some of you are more ready than others. You better clean that up quick. Now, if we're going to be successful at the end of games, we have to be able to run our sideline out of bounds sets forwards and backwards. First set we're going to work on is called Granada. We're looking to spring Sergio for an open 3 in the corner. So NP!
Oh, see, coach.
You gotta set a good screen here, okay? You're late, you're dead in the water. And I want you here. Not here, but right here. You got me?
Vale, I got you, coach.
Let's go! Let's go, MP, move it! Move it, MP, let's go! Don't... Move it! Ay, por favor. Again, get up! Get up, MP, move it!
That all you got, America? I thought cowboys supposed to be tough.
You're not very nice.
He's like that with everyone. You keep dealing with someone like Lazard, you can't back down.
That guy's built like a bear.
He wasn't born that way. He worked for it.
Prove it.
I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's a hard adjustment to the pros. You just gotta keep working. You'll be fine.
Enough chatter, let's line him up again!
All right, I'm ready.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than...
You good? Seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, why I came here. To get in professional shape is just a lot when you're...
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Blake Zuniga here, pleased to bring you action from the SNCL. I'm joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi as we have Basket Madrid taking on FC Malaga.
The story here, Carlos Navarro, and how he'll match last season's incredible performance. Madrid knows what he's capable of, and they're going to use everything they've got to try to slow Navarro down.
So you figure Madrid will use several different defenders on Navarro, one of which might be newcomer MP.
I mean, talk about MP being dropped right into the heat of battle. But I tell you what, Madrid is excited about their young prospect and what he can provide. So I'm very interested to see how he holds up with this level of competition. Buckle up, guys. The star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
Castillo outside.
Drilled from 11 feet out.
And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease, and really at all levels of the floor. Can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away.
Break down for Malaga, and Malaga calls time here. Here's Serrano. Castillo outside. Montoya with the block.
Well, when you talk about shooting guards, Montoya has great height for his position, and that really helps him come away with these rejections.
And you look at how this Madrid team is put together. The pillars are Montoya and Nikolic.
And those two work well off each other with how they play. Still, Madrid will need one more player to step up if this team wants to make noise at the Euro Championships.
Here's Navarro.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a high motor play from Navarro. These FC Malaga coaches love effort like that.
A drive by MP. And MP slams it in.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? That was how he got to the hoop, Blake.
It was your classic pick play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
You know what? Good point.
Absolutely. You know, that took the defender right out of the equation.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up.
FC Malaga out in front.
Leading by 3. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit.
Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year. Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Here's Ferrer. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Salazar. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. MP on the wing. Here's Perez. Morales. MP outside. There's a screen. Over to the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. And so here's Malaga. Pass to Ferrer. Here's Salazar. Now Gomes. Covered by MP. Right wing. Lets it fly from 18. And that one comes up a bit short. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off glass.
Lazar laser Illich. The Slovenian forward has long been a mainstay for this Madrid side.
He does everything he wants and knows how to play the game the right way. Similar to his twin brother Bogdan, who plays in Paris. He can be especially tough on his teammates with what he expects, but he backs it up on the court.
4 on the shot clock. 3 Gomes. Tries again. And the basket good by Galindo.
He's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. I like to see that hustle.
Here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
That was from...
The parking lot. MP really showing off the range on that one.
Let's the block. Pass to Navarro. Good, and it's Gomes who picks up the assist.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense will be there for them.
Here's Madrid now. And here's Alvarez. MP. Another 3 for Madrid. And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Outside Illich. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems. Well, the book of Navarro is simple. This guy is a 3-level scorer. He's going to get his points.
Alvarez outside. Back to MP. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
Now, you got to make some type of a defensive adjustment because he is killing them. From three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Madrid.
Well, MP. He's certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Pass to Salazar. Ferrer. Right side Gomes. Salazar. Back to Navarro.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
MP outside.
Up in time. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
What a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Well, you gotta have some nerve to hit a shot like that at the buzzer.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Basket Madrid ahead.
Up by
And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga. Pass to Alvarez. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
2 points. That one goes in.
A true threat on the offensive end, really from anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game. If they're going to be successful, they need a scoring, and they've certainly got it today, and then some.
Outside Navarro. Back to Gomes. And there's a pick. Fires the three. Rebounded by Madrid. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Montoya. Alvarez for three. But he stays with it. Now Illich. Clock at 6. Down low. Good work defensively by Gomes. Pass to Navarro. Here's Ferrer. Now here's Escudero. Covered by MP. For three, Gomes. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Length has its benefits. Escudero saves a lot of possessions for Malaga on the offensive glass.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Alvarez. MP on the wing. Delgado over Escudero. And stolen by Navarro. And stolen by MP. And MP slams it in.
I like how MP is right there to ensure they capitalize on the fast break. This guy, he doesn't waste opportunities.
Outside Gomes. And FC Malaga, another bucket.
With his skill set, length, I think the midi is a good option for Gomes. It fits his style of play.
What a battle it's been between MP and Carlos Navarro. MP has matched the MVP blow for blow.
Incredible. I mean, as hard as Navarro has tried to get a leg up on MP on offense, MP has answered him every step of the way.
Pass to Navarro. Now Escudero. Castillo outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Navarro. Alvarez defending. And here's Madrid now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is.
Pass to Ferrer. Back to Castillo. Now Gomes. And good. Coming off assist by Castillo.
They're going to talk to each other on defense. I mean, clearly an error not getting out there on him, and he's a great three-point shooter.
Here's MP. Escudero pulls it in. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Gomes. Here's Ferrer. Back to Navarro. Offline with the three. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Basket Madrid ahead, leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter, FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. MP outside. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Navarro. Here's Serrano. Launches a three. And Illich pulls it down.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Whoa, big Illich climbing the ladder.
Difficult situation for Malaga. Pass to Munoz. Here's Serrano. And he makes good on the layup.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. And here's Illich. Oh, and Illich with the jam.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming on the end of an alley-oop.
What a lob.
Man, they've got this team hanging on for dear life right now.
Here's Navarro. And Illich pulls it down. Fast break, here they come. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What focus and strength from MP. Even with the contact, he gets it done.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Pass to Munoz. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. Here's Escudero. Makes it off the glass.
With his insane length, the rim is right there for Escudero. Scoring inside could not be easier.
MP, it's good.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting up this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Pass to Navarro. Here's Munoz. Here's Serrano. That three off the mark. Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
And Malaga calls time here. And Madrid making a change here. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Escudero, covered by Delgado. Castillo outside. Back to Escudero. FC Malaga, another miss. MP right side. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Gomes.
Can't fall for this if you're the defense. Once MP has you in the air, the rest is easy.
And here's Gomes. Pass to Navarro. FC Malaga, another miss. And here's Madrid now. Here in the fourth, they've only allowed just 4 points. Outside Illich. Goes up on the wing. Good. He hits the jumper.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both. And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had... that good of a season.
So easy into the air, the hang time, MP, making it look effortless.
Pass to Valverde. Back to Gomes. Now here's Castillo. Off target from three-point range. MP with it. Now Navarro defending. Out to the wing. And here's Alvarez. Throws it up high. And stolen by Navarro. From deep. Good, and it's Gomes who picks up the assist.
Well, this is Navarro's calling card, an exceptional three-point shooter with tremendous confidence.
Pass to MP. From downtown. Gets it to go. From downtown.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, Navarro slams it in. And it's Madrid's ball. Now here's MP. Lots of room. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Final whistle sounds, and that'll do it. Madrid comes in and gets the road win. A very strong showing from a team with high hopes this year.
And I like the game plan they had for Navarro, and it worked out well. Never easy to go on the road against a team like Malaga with so much talent.
And for Madrid, you have to think that they liked what they saw from NP.
You can see why they believe in this kid. I mean, even though the reigning MVP was on the floor, he never got rattled. He played with confidence, he played with energy, and that helped spark Madrid into getting this road win.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
Well, MP, bienvenidos, and what a way to start your Spanish journey with an impressive victory. Now that your first game is behind you, how do you feel about the level of talent you faced here tonight?
Gracias, bienvenidos, Miss Mueller. These guys can play. The fundamentals and the way they see the game, the unselfishness, the toughness. You can see why they call this the toughest league outside of the NBA. And honestly, it may take a little while for the game to come to me, but you know, if I can keep learning on the fly while we're winning, that'd be a win-win for me.
Was there any added significance to the win for you coming in against the reigning MVP?
There's so many great players in this league. Honestly, Memo, Galindo, Herrera. It's an honor sharing the floor with any of them. But obviously, Navarro is the king of the mountain right now, and it feels good to knock him off for a day or two. But if we're going to keep winning, I'm sure I'll see him again. So I can't wait to get to that point, but I can't be coasting right now.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.